Today's topic is related to graph. Wait, listen. Graph. We know that this is y-axis and it is x-axis. X-axis and y-axis. This point is origin. Suppose that we let this whole distance, the object is moving in x-axis. We said this distance covered is x and whole distance is suppose that is y. Isn't it clear or not?
Yes. Yes.
Uh, Suppose that we have to uh, this is a point, coordinate. Suppose that uh, x. Suppose that this is 2 meter and this is 4 meter. If we write coordinate of this graph, we write 2 comma 4, 2 comma 4, and suppose that another point is this. If we say this 2 meter is x1 and another this distance is x2, same. If we consider this one is y1 and this is y2, suppose this is a point is 5 meter and this is a point 8 meter. Now we write 5 comma 8, 5 comma 8. If we calculate the distance between these. So we use distance formula, which is under the root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Then the distance become is 5 minus 2 whole square plus 8 minus 4 whole square under the root. The distance is under the root 3 square plus 4 square, which become how much? 3 square is 9 and 16. It become 25 root, which is 5,
5.
right?
Yeah.
This is the distance we have to calculate. But if we say that y upon x is equals to tan theta, right? You know what is tan theta? Tan theta is basically perpendicular upon base. If we use y means y2 minus y1 upon my x2 minus x1 is equals to tan theta. Is there any problem?
No.
Good.
No.
Now y2 minus y1 and x2 minus x1 is tan theta. We can say there is a change in y and change in x. So we can write delta y upon delta x, which is tan theta. Tan theta is basically a slope. Is basically a slope. Isn't it clear?
Yes.
Even we can write also delta y upon delta x tan theta is equals to tan theta is equals to m. There is a meaning of m is also a slope, right?
Yes.
Hmm. There is a equation of a straight line Suppose that we draw a, this is a straight line. So there is a equation of a straight line. Equation of a straight line. Equation of a straight line, which is y is equals to m x plus c, where m is a slope and c is basically, this is a slope and c is basically y intercept, means where the line crosses the y-axis. Isn't it clear?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the equation of straight line, and this plus c basically tell me whether it is positive or negative. You have to write this. Are you writing or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Completed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Slope can be positive, even negative. I give one example. You can write this one also. I will send a PDF. Okay. Then you can write. Example, suppose that we have a equation y is equals to 2x plus 3. It means it means my slope is 2 and slope is 2 and lines is positive, means lines goes upward, and C cuts y axis at 3 at 3. Suppose that this is a graph. This is the x-axis. This one is x-axis, y, and y dash. The line is cutting at y-axis at 3. Suppose that this is the origin. Suppose that this is the origin. This 1, 2, and 3. So we make a cut, draw the line like this. It represents it cut at C, which is 3 and positive also, right?
Yes.
I give you a negative slope also. This is a positive slope. Positive slope. Suppose that if the equation is y is equal to minus x plus 2, it means my slope is minus 1, right? My slope is minus 1 and cuts
Yes.
y axis at 2. My slope is negative and cut axis by 2. It means slope is negative. It means lines goes downward. For example, this is a graph x, x dash, y, and y dash. This is a point of 0, 0, which is origin. This is a point 1 and 2. Suppose that we draw the tangent like this. It means this slope is basically tell me it is negative. Can you see the difference of positive graph and the negative graph?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, how can we identify whether the graph is positive or negative? How can we identify whether graph is positive and negative? Suppose that this is a graph, sorry, this is a y-axis and it is a x-axis. X, x dash, y, y, and y dash. If the suppose that we draw another tangent like this. This one. How can we say the graph is positive or negative? Is positive or negative? How can we say that this graph is a positive or negative? Listen, we can say if graph is positive, it means angle must be greater than 0 and less than 90. See, this angle is less than 90, right?
Yes.
If the angle is less than 90, then we can say, then the graph is positive. Yes or no?
Yes.
Very good. Suppose that now you tell me uh, graph is positive or negative. X, x dash, y, y dash. If we draw this one, the graph is positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive.
Very good. Next, tell me this graph is positive or negative?
Positive.
Why it is positive?
Because the angle is less than 90 degrees.
Very good. Even we can draw the line here also. Even this point is also the angle become is less than 90. That's why it is positive, right?
Yeah.
So we can say that if the negative means angle must be greater than 90 degree. 90 degree. Suppose that this is the angle x, 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 y. Tell me which graph is positive or which graph is negative.
The first is positive and the
The
second is
second is negative.
Very good. The first graph is positive and the second graph is negative. How can you tell me the whether graph is positive or negative? The first graph is positive.
The first graph is positive because the angle is less than 90 degrees, and the second graph is negative because the angle is greater than 90 degrees.
Yes, good. I think there is no doubt regarding this whether graph is positive or graph is negative. You can easily find out this graph is positive or negative.
Yes.
Right? Very good. If another graph I draw, suppose that this one. Can you tell me this graph is positive or negative?
Negative.
Very good. If we draw here a line, so the angle forming between these two lines is greater than 90 degree, right? It means the graph is negative, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Very good. Now we discuss about uniform graph. Uniform graph. Uniform graph means, suppose that if we take a distance and time, suppose that if we know distance, if we know that speed formula is distance upon time, right? It means if we draw the graph, if we draw the graph, this is the x-axis and this is y-axis. If we write on x-axis time and y-axis we can write distance. This point become origin 0, 0. And we can say this is a 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, and 4 second. In 1 second, the object distance is covered. Suppose that 2 meter. After 2 seconds, it cover 4 meter. After 3 seconds, it cover 6 meter. After 4 seconds, it cover 8 meter. So we can say that the object hmm, see this pattern. If the distance is equal and if the object is cover equal distance in equal interval of time, then we can say the graph become a uniform because the line drawn this graph is straight, right?
Yes.
It means this graph tells it is uniform. It is uniform because why it is uniform? Because the equal distance covered by the equal interval of time, right? Every 1 second, the object cover 2 meter, right?
Yeah, so sir, basically you're saying that the line has a constant slope, right?
Right. Uniform means constant.
So a graph is uniform if it has a constant slope?
We can say uniform or the constant means it doesn't change in variation. Suppose that if a object cover in 1 second 2 meter, then the another 2 second, another 1 second, it not become 5 meter because 5 minus 2 become a 3. Every second, the object distance is constant, changing constant. That's why we said this is a uniform or this is a constant.
So basically you're saying that every straight line has a constant slope and therefore it is a uniform graph.
No, I'm not saying the straight line is constant. I'm saying that every second the object is covered equal distance in equal interval of time. Basically, this line is not tell anything, but we can draw for the imaginary of purpose. Basically, this dash line is represented every second object cover equal distance, right?
So, sir, if it's equal distance and equal intervals, won't all uniform graphs be linear?
Sorry.
If it's equal distance and equal intervals of time, won't all uniform graphs be linear?
Yes.
Okay.
Suppose that if we draw non-uniform graph, non-uniform graph.
A parabola would be a non-uniform graph, right?
What?
A parabola?
Sorry, I can't understand.
A parabola.
A parabola y equals x squared.
Yes, yes,
Quadratic equation.
yes,
Hmm.
yes. This is x-axis and y-axis. If we draw this is a uniform non-uniform graph, right? Because every second the distance is continuous change. You can see it means its speed is also we are changing, right? This
Yes.
this slope is representing speed, means we can say distance time graph, distance time graph represent speed. This is a uniform and this graph is non-uniform. Non-uniform but is increasing graph, is increasing. Even it is positive, right or not?
Yes.
Because if we draw a tangent, then we can see the angle between tangent or x-axis is less than 90. It means it become a positive. This graph is also be a positive and this graph is also a positive. We can say that whether it is uniform or non-uniform graph is positive or negative. Suppose that if we have to draw a negative graph of uniform, uniform graph. If we draw this graph is basically negative and uniform graph, right? And if we write time in x-axis, distance in y-axis, it means graph is continuously decreases, means speed is decreasing with constant rate, right?
Yes.
Even we can draw non-uniform graph or variable graph. This is a constant. Non-uniform graph. Suppose that this is a y-axis, this is a x-axis. If we draw like this, so we can draw a tangent. It means the graph is here. The graph is positive, right?
Yes.
If we draw continuously like this, means when we draw the tangent here, when we draw tangent here, it means graph is negative, right?
Yes.
Because the angle is greater than 90. This is negative and this is positive. And see, first there is a increasing in the speed. After the speed is become a zero, and after that the speed is decreasing. You can
Yes.
see all the graph. If there is any doubt regarding this, so you can ask. Tomorrow we will uh, study more graph, right? Distance time graph, even velocity time graph, this, and even we do some question practice regarding this. First you see, is there any doubt?
Not on my part.
I will share the PDF after this class. If you understand the graph, then your problem is very easy. Means you can solve all type of question if the graph we can understand. In this part, do you have any doubt?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah, it's clear.
What?
It's clear.
It's clear.
Okay.